Okay. Alright, y'all. So, I actually am cleaning right now. But, if you guys can hear me good, I kind of wanted, I was thinking about this today, right? Check it out. Um, I heard this quote, right? You might not see me in frame right now, but I heard this quote. And the quote was, if you could see your grandparent, like, for 100 years, right? If you could see your grandparents, like, memories, how much would you pay for that? And like I heard this probably like 2 days ago, and I was just thinking like that's literally priceless, right? Because that doesn't mean anything to anybody except you. Like nobody else wants to watch your your grandparents' memories because it doesn't mean anything to them, right? But it will to you. And so when I heard that quote, it made me kind of think like of why I should post content. And the content is not necessarily for anyone else. Like I should do it for the pure fact of I want my family to watch this. I like I would want my family to watch this, right? I wouldn't want like I shouldn't do it for the other people that are watching. In the sense of like not the views, not anybody, but the pure fact of if I have the day I have grandkids, even if I'm not alive, they could see their grandpa, aka me, post. Like they could see how I was as a person. Because I remember growing up, and I don't know if y'all can relate, but I remember growing up hearing all these stories. Oh, your grandma was like this. Wooty woot. Yeah, like you hear these stories, but you don't feel it because you weren't around. You couldn't witness it. You didn't have any type of memory that correlated with them, right? And so when I hear that, it made me think, like, we only think about the present time. We don't think about the future. We especially because we're young, we're naive. We don't really care. We don't see it because we've never witnessed what it's like. Like a lot of people, I don't know how to explain it, but we just don't think of the consequences that come with our actions. That's the best way I could say it. And so, like, you don't have to be a barber. You don't have to be a content creator. Literally, all it is creating memories, recording it, and just documenting it. Because there's a lot of like you can't see these things that you document. They're like not even they're not what ifs because they did happen, but for other people that never witnessed it, it's just like it didn't really happen kind of thing. It's like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't know the best iteration for that, but like no one could feel it because they can't see it. They didn't witness it. But you're witnessing this right now. And like whatever we do today affects our future. Like that is crazy to think. And I think a lot of people they hear that, they're like, cool, whatever. A lot of kids my age, even me, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that push up. But the best way I could put it is you do one push up a day. One push up a day. Like this is a very, 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 very low number. But I guarantee you if you do a push up a day for 5 years, right? How many push ups is that in 5 years? If I do the math, what did I say? Oh, one. Okay. If I do one push up every day for a year, that's 365 push ups times that by 5. That's 1,825 push ups. Just doing one in 5 years. That is more progress than if I told you to do 18,000 push ups right now. You wouldn't be able to do it. You maybe be able to do 50, 100. My moral of the story is you give just a tiny percent today and you do that every single day. Over time, that will build And what I wanted to add from that is that little percent you add. If I do a half-ass video today, but I did it. I did the video. It might not have been the highest quality, but every time that builds, like, hold on, what the hell? Every time I do a video, it's at least I'm doing it. The effort is there. It doesn't matter. You can do 5 push-ups. You can do 10 push-ups. You can do 50 push-ups right now, but don't do another push-up for 5 months. Did those 50 push-ups really even matter? And my moral of that story is the consistency. And how I'm going to bring it back in is just being consistent on a daily basis and showcasing this for my future grandkids or whoever watches this. I could look back at it and be like, damn, like that was kind of crazy. Like, even just like showcasing this. I don't think I was ever meant to be behind the camera or in front of the camera. As a matter of fact, I was never the person that always had light in front of them. I was never the most talented. I was never better than anybody. But one thing I know I am better is being consistent. Or trying to be consistent. Learning how to be consistent. I think that is the most underlooked thing, even though a lot of people will say consistency. But what does that word even mean? What does consistency mean? That's something to think about. And y'all just watched me clean my station. But the moral of the story is, well, one, I want to document everything. This is the moral of my story. Document everything. 2 is just being consistent, showing up. And like I said, you do 1 push-up every day for 5 years. That's 1,800 push-ups that you've done. Just doing 1. Now imagine, like, I know I'm kind of going off topic, but imagine if you put $5 every day. That's what, $35 a week. Like I said, 35, okay. Last thing, $5 every single day for 365 days. That's 1,800. 1,800 times that by 5 in 5 years, that's $9,000 with just putting $5. Like, something as just small as $5 a day, $35 a week can get you in 5 years $9,000. Imagine if you did more. Just imagine, with all the money that you spend and waste. Like, sometimes that's another thing that really helped me is giving perspective. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's just $5. That even goes with spending. Oh, it's just $5. Okay, but you spend $5 every single day. If you spend $13, like let's just say your average meal's $13, and you go out to eat every single day. By the end of the year, $13, 13 times 365, you're probably looking at like $5,000 plus just spent in a year off of only $13. The money adds up. We don't notice that. Anywho, it's you all. This is just a random thought of the day. I don't know if this is hella dark, if you can see me good or not. It's okay, because I'm still going to post it because I just want to be consistent. Moral of the story, thank you everybody. Update for today. I did about 4 haircuts. One of them was new. It was a great day. I've been kind of like liking my clipper setup. Because here's the thing about you, Sewall. You're very, very picky. Why are you picky? I don't know. Anywho, it's you all. Thank you guys for listening to my rant. For anyone who does watch this, if you felt it, you did. If you didn't feel it, it's good. It wasn't meant to be felt for you. It was meant to be felt for me. Anywho, thank you guys. That is today. Also, I did get about like 3 pieces of content today, so that was pretty good. All right, y'all. Mwah. Yeah, that was gay.